Hey, it is Maverick driving day. How about that idea, right? You get to ride along with me. Apparently I put my flags on backwards. Apparently this is supposed to be going the other way, but only for it to go the other way, it's got to go the other side of the truck. But I like to see it. I like to see the flag when I walk up to my truck. So you'd have to flip the other side. So people would say you're doing the flag wrong. But I always thought when you're going down the road, you want your flag flapping that way. It doesn't make any sense. If it's the other way, it's going to be pulling it back. But I don't know. Whatever. Follow me along. Is that the saying of the day? It's now I live in my vehicle more than ever. So now I'll be living in my car even more than I used to live in my car. Yes, that's a fact. Got to take care of some paperwork here. All right, off to the races, which I've done since 1985. Even for me, that's hard to believe that as far as me living behind the wheel of a car in my life, I'm getting close to 40 years. You know, I've been in the workforce for 42 years. And what's really interesting is my YouTube channel, I really started this here X amount of years ago in 2020. That's really when I started kind of showing my cars and things. And I just never ever had time off. I mean, I talk about this in my videos. It wasn't until about 2017 that I felt confident to kind of break away from my business and let another person that had been with me at that time for 7 years. And I kind of felt confident enough that I could kind of then start spending some time away from the company and business. But prior to that, I didn't. I mean, that's what people watch my YouTube channel now. They just think that, oh, it's just, a cakewalk. That's just how we are as people. We think that other people's lives are better and easier than yours. And I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, we all have our talents in life. And that's when as I get older in life, I look at the Tom Brady's of the world. And, you just look at different individuals that just never gave up. And that's the challenge. I mean, that's the challenge for us human beings, is never giving up. And I'm no fool to the reality of life. And at some point, you sometimes have to raise your hand and give up. I mean, when I was in a lawn and garden equipment business so many years ago, I came to closure when the economy was going to the ground, and eventually I'd raise my hand and say, it just ain't going to work no more. Now, did I really want to give up? I didn't. I mean, I held on to that thing as long as I possibly could. What's interesting here for anybody following my channel, I'm going to be driving right by the location. It was so cool. It was right about a mile from my home, and it was really convenient for me to go to the work, and I just really had a really cool dream of selling trailers. Now, here where I live, a major road that pre-pandemic, I'd be stopped right here. This would be bumper to bumper traffic. Now, right there is where I used to have, way in the back there, is a building, and I used to have a tractor shop, lawn and garden repair shop. I opened up in the April 2007. Yeah, right when the economy was just kind of starting to slow down again. But this road, live on the roads. There's no way. Pre-pandemic, there's no way I could get on this road and make this travel the way I'm making it. So this whole Virginia, Maryland, D.C. area where I live, the whole 8 to 5 traffic has disappeared. And there's still traffic. I mean, it isn't like nobody's on the roads. But the old days of this road being shut down. This road, we have been debating for years on having to expand this road because of the congestion. And now here we are. Where's the congestion? So to do a major road renovation on this road, I mean, in all sincereness, it would be nice because it would make it safer and a little bit more easier to get up and down the road. But all the regular commuters are gone. People just don't understand that there's so many businesses that have been impacted. The fuel industry, the gas station industry, the oil industry. The reason we have $70-ish barrel of oil again is because it's not what it was. Yeah, I mean, we're down, and it's the $70 range where these market guys and these oil companies are trying to really not let this stuff get crazy again, down like $60 or $50 a barrel oil, which just then, for the record, oil companies had record profits last year. Record profits. Yeah, does everyone remember a year ago at this time? All it was 24/7 was the gas stations were overcharging people for fuel, and that the administration is going to go after them and blah, blah, blah. Does anyone remember these conversations? Yeah, here we are. Hey, I am stoked that this road is this, and what people don't understand is at this time of the morning, because I'm running my company from my office, and I wouldn't be on this time of the road, but now that I'm less employee, I have to get out of the field now earlier to go take care of the business. Yeah, you know how many times I've done this? You have no idea. No idea of all the years I've been self-employed, where you have a key person and then just one day it's like, bye-bye. So, anyways, but this is my conversations all the time. The whole infrastructure of transportation has changed. And I really should drive down the Greenway today just to show you how down the toll road today, I'll just show you that portion of the metro is, people just don't use it. And so here we are, so town. And this is Monday morning. Monday morning, this area usually is very heavy. Wow. There's more northbound traffic than southbound traffic. And that's unheard of. So this is really kind of different. It's typically, people are commuting. The way it's on, this is a really good road for people who live in like Frederick, Maryland, West Virginia. They live in like the western part of the state. And this is a better way to get to work, to DC or Tyson's Corner, this whole area. This is like an outer loop road, basically. Yeah, lots of talking, blah, 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 the road work. And how much money is the administration putting into the whole road work that's crumbling around us? Oh, yeah, I hear you. And another thing. Oh, my goodness gracious. So, yeah, well, Gator Nationals, that ain't happening. Going to Florida, that ain't happening. Yeah, you have no idea how many times I've been through the pain and suffering of, hey, buddy, go to work, would ya? You don't work. You just became successful from everybody else's efforts. Yeah, sure did, right? Yeah. Anyways, I see myself, hey, Tony Stewart was kicked out of the Gator Nationals, the Baby Gator Nationals over the weekend. His top alcohol dragster, he was beaten by another guy by about 4 or 5 miles an hour. Like he did like, I think like, I don't know, 167, and some other guy hit like 171 or something, or 168. So good old Tony Stewart, his first year being the NHRA on a different team. It's not his team. He's on a separate team. Somebody kind of following the NHRA season, I guess big kickoff is the Gator Nationals, which I bought 4 days worth of passes, and they're non-refundable. I wonder how somebody could give me some money for those things, and I could transfer that to their eligibility. I had two passes. It was like $413. So yeah, I looked over the weekend, like, nope, non-refundable. So the motorcycle riding time, all that stuff, man, everything just gets put on hold. It just kind of sucks, but such is life if everybody's been through the hardships of life, if you know what I mean. So, but it's interesting, Tony Stewart, I talked about this last fall. I said, what if Tony Stewart raced Leah Pruitt? And I said, man, can they leave it at the track? Well, sure enough, somebody asked Tony Stewart if he would race Leah Pruitt. Well, first of all, Tony's saying he's raced the top fuel dragsters, and he's not there. I mean, he's like, there's no way. I don't have enough time behind this type of vehicle where I'm kidding myself to think that how I can make split-second decisions on what to do. And he's raised his hands like, I'm just not there. So, but anyways, they said, well, if you could race her, he's like, no way. He's like, I would intentionally lose. I would intentionally shut her down. He's like, yeah. Do you know who Leah Pruitt is? Yeah, you think she's going to accept that? He's like, no, I ain't going down that rabbit hole. I ain't sleeping on the couch. So, yeah, I'll give him kudos for understanding that. Happy wife, happy life. But oh yeah, so now it's the routine, which I've been doing so many years. I mean, you just have no idea how many years I've ridden around in my car and taking care of my business. I mean, I'm just, wow, yikes. And I just kind of know all the antics. I know all the things that play out. You know, I just know, because this is my life. This is all I've done for most of my life. And the Maverick truck here, the horny bull, the bullhorn Maverick truck's getting 27. And yeah, I'm a lead foot, so yeah, we should get 28, 29. Yeah, but I got a lot of gear in this thing too. This thing's really weighted down, but I've been in a lot of stop and go traffic, and roads are light. It's just incredible. This all the time. I know it's probably some people like, yeah, we've heard it 50 times, but it's incredible how the road infrastructure, the people aren't out and about like they used to be. It's just incredible. And the Green Agenda doesn't want to talk about this. The Green Agenda does not want to talk about how this world has cut down on so much carbon footprint because the change of lifestyles of what we live in, the jobs, you know. So the theme of the day is jobs. And that's what I'm explaining, is that so many people's jobs don't require them to travel like they used to. I mean, for number one, some people don't have to drive back and forth to work. Number two, many people don't have to travel around the country to sell products. They can do Zoom, they can do videos, there's so much more you can do away from having to travel and be in person. And so to me, it's just like, wow. But the Green Agenda, they're not going to talk about how mankind, in so many aspects, with the exception to China who's adding coal plants left and right. I mean, it's so ridiculous. China gets to do whatever the hell they want to do, and what's they going to do about it? Nothing. You think Greta Thunberg, Thunberg, I call her Buttberg. You think Greta Buttberg's going to go to China? That's how far she gets. They'd lock her up. Yeah, hey Greta, if you watch my channel, go to China. Go fight the Chinaman. Good luck. I'd love to see you being carried out by the Chinaman. Yeah, they carry you right to the jail cell. And then what's Daddy gonna do, huh? Is Daddy gonna give him a pass? Probably. It's all about the jobs. It's all about our commitment to doing what we love best, or we have options that we have to do because you have to make an income to enjoy the lifestyle you have. And let me tell you what, there's always these cops up this area when they hide out. I mean, this is an area they have motorcycle cops. This is a perfect day. I mean, it's a beautiful day. And if you look at the trees, everything's blooming. All the buds are coming out. I mean, it really is. Spring is here, which means to me, work, the cutting the grass and all the gardening, which that's all. That many more projects. Yeah. It's not easy, but you make the best of it. That's the thing about life. You just got to make the best of it. Read my book. It's not my book, but I like that Think and Grow Rich book that I have a video on, of Napoleon Hill, and you know what makes people successful in this world. And tell you what, that book's just a really good foundation for anybody. Then pray for a miracle. Yeah, pray for a miracle. That's a whole other video I have. You got to go to that video. Yeah, you don't think I'm praying for a miracle right now in my life with all the crap that's going on? Yeah, there's more going on for me. I'm not going to tell you every detail of my personal life, but there's a lot going on. But I make the best of it. I try to keep that upbeat attitude in life, and somehow, some way, I will prevail. And that's life's lessons. And that's what makes leaders. I mean, the leaders of the world aren't much little crybabies who go crawl up in a hole. Well, in some way there is. Yeah, I take that back. Yeah, we have a lot of fearless leaders. Or do we? No. You know, I mean, we have a bunch of wimpy leaders. Yeah, where's the fearless leaders? I mean, truly, where are they? Yeah, I'm just not hearing much about them in general. Yeah. I make a long video today. I doubt. I get so much work to do and things and projects and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Right. So anyway, shortly, and just wanted to continue on the job conversations and hope others enjoy the content, enjoy the conversations as I drive down the road. Hey, I think it's time to get a haircut. What do you think? And is my barber open? Oh, yes, she is. This lady owns this restaurant, barbershop. Yeah, my brain's dead today. And I'm going to go in and get my hair cut and my beard trimmed so I look a little better. Right. How does that look for a nice new haircut, huh? Do I look pretty sharp? And the haircut here, good old sports barbershop. Wow. And I got the big old truckless truck, man. Is this thing sweet or what? Yes, it is. Power boost.